Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of Wrath of Man. Let's do it. Wrath of Man is an action thriller from director Guy Ritchie and Miramax. The film stars Jason Statham, Holt McCallany, Josh Hartnett, Jeffrey Donovan, Scott Eastwood, and Andy Garcia for about 30 seconds. The plot follows H, a cold and mysterious character working at a cash truck company responsible for moving hundreds of millions of dollars around Los Angeles each week. So Guy Ritchie is back with Jason Statham, and being a fan of Lock, Stock, and Snatch, obviously I had to check this thing out. And overall, I thought it was pretty cool. I do have some considerable issues with it. We'll get to those. And this is very much a Guy Ritchie movie, but unlike the aforementioned Lock, Stock, Snatch, or even last year's The Gentleman, maybe it was 2 years ago, I don't remember. Unlike those, this movie is not fun or funny at all. And when I say it's not fun, I don't mean that I didn't like it. I did. It's just fun is not part of its DNA. This movie is super, super serial.
I'm super serial.
And I dug Statham in here. He's not spouting one-liners. In fact, he doesn't have really all that much dialogue at all. He's just kind of quiet and menacing. There are moments in this movie where he comes across straight up as like RoboCop. Like he's just walking through a gunfight, not even trying to get cover. Ridiculous? Yes. Badass? Totally. The movie is often tense. It takes a couple of really interesting twists and turns. And admittedly, while it is a pretty generic action thriller, it had me engaged the whole time. Having said that, the movie does feel rather long. It feels longer than its 2-hour runtime. I feel like the pacing could have used some tweaks. I did like how it was split up into different chapters, and the title of the final chapter gets a really good payoff. I dug that. But I also found that the third act gets really pretty tiresome. It's just a lot of shooting, a lot of people just getting riddled with bullets. Got a little old. I loved the way this flick was shot, though. It's not that hyper-kinetic style that I often associate with Ritchie. The camera is often completely static, so we really see what's going on. And the man really knows how to compose a frame. There are also some stunning shots of like the LA skyline. But right from the opening scene, I knew I was in for a visual treat. Obviously, there are a couple establishing shots first, but the first actual sequence, the camera is mounted in the back of an armored truck, sort of pointed towards the windshield, but at a weird angle so we can only partially see the person in the passenger seat. And a bunch of things happen in the scene, but the camera never moves, it never cuts, it just plays out at that one weird angle. And I thought that was really, really cool. I also really dug the score by Christopher Benstead. It's very haunting, it's heavy with cello. It actually reminded me a lot of the score from Joker. My biggest problem with the movie, and it's a big one for me, is the dialogue. The dialogue in here is like hyper masculine. I've got nothing against masculinity, but it's too much. Like it's just dripping with machismo, particularly in the first act, to the point where it's like almost farcical, like I was rolling my eyes a lot. It felt like the screenwriter was sitting there typing going like, I'm gonna make Point Break look like the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants or something like that, you know? Overall though, I do think this is worth watching for sure, particularly if you like the old Statham-Ritchie team up. Don't expect it to reinvent the wheel, but if you're looking for a mean, gritty action flick that takes itself super, super serial, I think this will scratch that itch. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give Wrath of Man. And I think I'm gonna give Wrath of Man a...
What an unfortunate thing to happen on Dozen Egg Night.
out of 10. Now, I wanna know, have you seen Wrath of Man? What did you think about it? What is your favorite Guy Ritchie movie of all time? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. That really helps the channel grow. I appreciate it very much. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Hope you guys are all safe and healthy. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Take care.